Uh-oh. Did I go live on the right stream? We're about to see. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Sweet. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is a very not planned live stream. Have no idea how long we're going to be live, but Free Agency Frenzy is here. So we're going to see what happens. I'm just going to hang out for a little bit. Yeah, 4 minutes ago, the NFL's free agency window is now open. Something that is very interesting to me right now, guys, is the Raiders. Okay? The Raiders are expected to be in on free agent QB Jimmy Garoppolo from one QB and Derek Carr that's, I don't know, good, but not great, to another good, but not great QB. I'm very confused by that. No shade to either of these QBs. They're both way better than I could ever dream to be, but that is a very interesting development, in my opinion. Like, for the Raiders, you know, maybe that's Jimmy G as a potential temporary placeholder, maybe. But yeah, for those of you who are in here hopping in, be like, Cole, I didn't know you were going live. Well, I didn't know I was going live either. At about 10:55, I said, you know what? We're gonna go live for a little bit and just hang out. And whoever's in here is in here. And if crazy Chiefs news drops, we will definitely look at it, and then I'll probably have to scram and make a video. So, but here we are. I am just going to continually be looking at Twitter and see if anything comes of it. Now, for all I know, we'll stream for an hour and like absolutely nothing happens. But we could at least experience the nothingness together. What's up, everybody? Pacey's in here. Tommy. Lyric's in here. What's up? What's up? Saphir. James. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Rich King said his free agency today. So the window is open today, meaning like negotiations and stuff like that can happen. Some moves are going to be made, but there is certain parameters that cannot happen until Wednesday. Okay, so a lot of deals that are getting done right now are trades and like extensions for current players or free agents of those teams. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, not everything can happen until Wednesday, but there's going to be a bunch of moves announced right now or soon, today, maybe. So that's kind of what we're just hanging out for a little bit to see if anything happens. The reason I thought to go live, I'm like, why the heck not? I'm literally going to be standing here staring at Twitter anyway. So I was like, I'll just stand here and hang out with you guys. Yeah, Jonnu Smith to the Pats. I did see, or is that new? I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw that. Happened a little bit ago. So where's Frank Clark going? Says Smoking. What's up, man? Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, it's going to be a team that is not only in need of a defensive line help, maybe a veteran edge, but also maybe they have a little bit more cap room to just kind of sign. Because here's the thing, man. The Chiefs and Frank Clark couldn't come to a deal. They couldn't agree to terms on an extension or anything, so it's got to be a team that's willing to pay a little bit more. Legal tampering. Yeah, legal tampering, Daniel. They can legally tamper. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it really is. It really is kind of weird. It's the negotiating window, basically. The negotiating window is now open. I mean, a big one that just happened is the Falcons signed guard Chris Lindstrom to a 5-year, $105 million extension for a guard. That's a lot of money. You know, the cap is continuing to raise, just like inflation, just like gas prices, just like milk, every other thing. So paychecks are going to go up too. So to see a guard get paid like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of freaking money. What about Orlando? What do you think happens to him, says Darth McLovin. Well, what's up, man? That's a great question. I'm not ruling the Chiefs out completely, but I will say there's a couple other teams that could spend some more money on him. I mean, if you look at the left tackle market right now in free agency, Orlando Brown Jr. is the top one by a mile. Someone who's 26 years old, still has potential upside. He's only played left tackle for a couple of years. So yeah, I don't know where he ends up going, but I think the Chiefs have a line of like where they're willing to go numbers wise with Orlando and his deal. And yeah, we'll have to see. I'll definitely be curious though. Pryor said Orlando is mid, asking too much money. You know, I had an interesting thing that I shared yesterday on Twitter. Let me pull this up. Let me see. Yo, Rachel with the membership. It's been a month? Oh, let's go. Holy moly. Let's go, Rachel. All right, look at this. I shared this yesterday, but here's something. Here's a case for Laramie Tunsil at left tackle if the Chiefs don't opt for Orlando and they want a great left tackle immediately. Now, caveat is, yes, you have to give up draft capital for Laramie Tunsil. You do not have to give up draft capital if you want to re-sign Orlando. And this is PFF, okay? So it's not canon. But look at a couple of these things here. Overall, Tunsil graded as the 11th best tackle of those who played 50% of snaps last season, okay? Orlando was tied for 17th. Run blocking grade, Tunsil 28th, Orlando 25th. Okay, so Orlando's a little bit better at run blocking, but the Chiefs aren't a run-heavy team. This is what you want to look at. Pass blocking grade, Laramie Tunsil is first. First out of all tackles. Orlando's 17th. So yes, Tunsil will cost draft capital and money, but the Chiefs are a pass-heavy offense, so there's a case for the guy. Now, he's a couple years older than Orlando, but he's a better pass blocker, bar none. Something the Chiefs could look into if the Texans are willing to part ways with them. It's going to cost picks. I'm just looking at Twitter now, seeing if there's anything. I mean, they're talking right now. The Raiders expect to show interest in Jimmy G, which is, I mean, random to me a little bit. He's got to be a Band-Aid for the Raiders, right? I mean, do you guys see Jimmy G? Do you see Jimmy G signing a multi-year deal with the Raiders? That doesn't... I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Think about who the Raiders head coach is, okay? He's with the Patriots, and him and Jimmy G have a history, so maybe he just believes Jimmy G could be that guy. I don't know. Smoking Pots, how do they formulate that stuff? Sacks versus completions? It's more... Or are you talking about for their grades? It's more complex than I know. Yeah, with Payne getting 4-year, $90 million, how do you think this impacts Jones's extension? Asked Casey Harold. I don't think it I don't think it prevents the Chiefs from getting a deal done. I don't think it does not change anything, in my opinion. Of course, Chris Jones wants to get paid. You know, some people are saying, well, they need to extend Chris Jones right now before other moves happen. Some are saying, oh, the Payne deal, 4-year, $90 million or whatever it is, that's going to affect the Chris Jones thing, and now the Chiefs might not be able to get a deal done. Dude, I think they're going to get a deal done with Chris Jones. I don't think that's going to change much. If you look at Payne and how he graded out last year compared to Chris Jones, it's not even in the same stratosphere. Now, he did have over 10 sacks. I think he had like 11 or 12 sacks. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Chris Jones was the second highest graded defender in all the NFL last season, the highest graded defensive tackle, 15.5. Like, dude, I don't think it affects Chris Jones getting a deal done. I really don't. Here's something. Whoa. That's trippy. This is small. The Patriots are expected to re-sign standout cornerback Jonathan Jones. Gets a 2-year deal. So there you go. There's a little something. There's a little something. let's face it. Isn't Jimmy G the best looking man in football? Oh, okay, sure. That's fine. Jimmy G to start over Anthony Richardson until he's ready? Yeah, that could be something. That's why I'm like, Jimmy G's got to be like a temporary piece. I don't know that it's a long-term piece. What would we need to trade for Tunsil? Bro, that's a great question. Probably a first. Possibly more. But Andy Reid in his career has always either took a big swing on a left tackle in the first round of the draft or traded first round draft capital for a left tackle. So they would be willing to do it. Yeah, they would definitely be willing to do it. Do we have a big free agency list? I mean, I could pull some stuff up. Yeah, like Spot Track has a list of free agents we could look at. I have the list of like Chiefs free agents. What's up, Seth? What's going on? What we talking about? Just got here. I mean, honestly, man, I last minute decided to go live for a little bit here and just see if anything pops up with free agency moves. I mean, I was going to be scouring Twitter regardless. So I was like, I'll just go live and hang out with you guys while we do it. If big Chiefs news drops, I will probably have to get off after we figure out what the news is and record a video for it. But I was like, until then, we'll just hang out and see what kind of happens. I mean, there hasn't been a lot yet. The Raiders have shown interest in Jimmy Garoppolo, which, given who their head coach is, it's not a huge surprise. Ooh. Okay. News is moving, y'all. I'm just going to pull up Twitter because news is moving. All right. So the Chargers running back Austin Eckler, he's requesting permission to speak with other teams about a potential trade after preliminary talks with the team aimed at a contract extension did not progress. His agent Cameron Weiss told ESPN. That's interesting. I don't think the Chiefs are interested in that, or the Chargers would be interested in trading him within the division, but that's still an interesting thing. The Bears are on board signing star. Yeah, that's a weird phrasing. Signing star former Eagles linebacker TJ Edwards to a 3-year deal. So that happened. Vaynerchuk? Oh, that's got to be bro, is that Gary Vaynerchuk's brother? That's got to be it because he's with Vayner Sports. Anyway, his client Keith Smith agreed to terms with the Falcons to stay another year in Atlanta. So there's that. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I'm like, who's tagging me? Yeah, Eckler is a dog. Yeah, SR. I mean, Eckler's probably the strongest running back in the NFL, bar none. Kermit, what's up? Perfect timing. I'm editing my Madden roster so it's up to date. Hey, let's go, Kermit. Lindsay, what's up? Huge W for the rest of the AFC West. Yeah, get that guy out of here. The refs really helped out the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again? Wait a second. Johnny, are you for real? Are you still crying real tears about the Super Bowl? Bro, come on, man. How long are you going to cry? That's a long time, bro. I hope you stay hydrated because that's a lot, and electrolytes, because when you cry, you actually lose sodium. So make sure that you're getting either some since I'm Irish, I prefer like organic Irish like mineral salt, but at least get some Gatorade to replenish your electrolytes. Good God Almighty, man. I can see us letting McKinnon walk, says Chief for Life, then bring him back later like last year. What do you think, Cole? He and Pacheco had a good relationship? He is a free agent. He could, because of, McKinnon played a pretty good year last season. He could he's already got a ring, all right? So he could kind of test the waters, see who offers him what. He's older. He's not going to get a bag, but he's already got a ring. He could chase a couple more $1 million before he hangs it up. I mean, he's not like he's got a lot left in the tank. He does have a great relationship with He does have a great relationship with the Chiefs, so it's not impossible. Now, I will say this, okay, I keep refreshing Twitter. I will say this, man, we'll just have to see about McKinnon. I think the Chiefs would be interested in bringing him back. I think the Chiefs would even be interested in paying him a little bit more money than they did last year. I don't think they're going to break the bank on the guy, but I do like the idea of seeing him back. Kung Fu Wombat. Just go lick some street salt. It'll be fine. I guess I'm very high in sodium considering the last time I cried was 4 years ago. Dang, Alexander. Bro, I have something wrong with me. If I see somebody cry, like even if it's a TV show, I tear up a little bit. Like no matter what. It's like an involuntary reaction. Like, you know those YouTube shorts where like a soldier returns home or something? Or somebody gives like somebody like $500, $1,000 and they just start weeping? Bro, I involuntarily just I don't like just start weeping, but I get teared up. It's involuntary. I cannot control it. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Anything? So they got a little bit more detail. I'll share the screen again, but we got a little bit more details on the Eagles linebacker, former Eagles linebacker, TJ Edwards, his 3-year deal, $19.5 million over 3 years, $12 million guaranteed, a big signing for Chicago. That's not the last move that the Bears are going to make, considering the move that they made last Friday. If you guys remember, they traded back from the first overall pick with the Panthers. Let me see if I can pull up what it is exactly. Where is it? Of course, it doesn't just pull up. So never mind. But they got a bunch of stuff. They got DJ Moore. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool move for Ryan Poles, former Chiefs coach, staff member. Yeah, I hope we re-sign Jarek as well. Yeah, I saw that. 601, we talked about that. Austin Eckler is seeking a trade. They couldn't come to terms on an extension. So that's definitely interesting. Ooh. Give me something else. No? Oh. Okay. Former Eagles exec Ian Cunningham, now assistant GM with the Bears. Expect them to be players for guard Isaac Suamalu as well. You like that? Okay. Sure. I like this. From one mid to another. The Raiders looking at former 49ers QB Jimmy G. That's interesting. I still can't believe the Bears fleeced the Panthers like that, said Nicholas. Oh. Yo, what's up, Austin? You had a baby? Oh, man. Congrats, bro. Hopefully mom and baby are both healthy, bro. That's the most important, and that eventually you get sleep. I don't know when that's going to happen, but hopefully. Who do we go after today? Said Terry. I have no idea. I mean, you would think the Chiefs' priority early is going to be Chris Jones extension, restructuring some players' contracts to free up a little bit more cap space. They do have some room right now. But I'll be interested to see what they do. I mean, they have some really noticeable free agents, man. Juju Smith-Schuster, Orlando Brown Jr., Andrew Wiley, Jerick McKinnon, McCole Hardman. They just released Frank Clark. Juan Thornhill is a free agent. Colin Saunders. Several defensive tackles are free agents on the Chiefs. Ronald Jones is going. So CEH is up in the air. I mean, I think it's a possibility he could stay and be veteran depth, but he could also be packaged in a trade. Like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, and we'll stay on here for a little while longer and see if anything happens, and if not, we'll just keep refreshing Twitter on repeat. Dude, yeah, Tyreek just ran a 60-meter dash or whatever race. I don't know track terms, but I saw the video. He smoked everybody, dude. It wasn't even close. You think the Chiefs missed that? Yeah, I mean, I do. Now, obviously, they won a Super Bowl without the guy, but I do think they miss Tyreek's ability to just, do stuff like that. It's freaking nuts. Yo, Green with the 2. I'd like to get Adam Thielen if Juju leaves. Thanks so much for the 2, man. Yeah, that is definitely... we talked about this a little bit on our live stream on Friday. I could see them bringing in Thielen on like a 1-year deal. You know, he'd be cheaper than Juju, but he's 32 versus 26, although his production hasn't really dropped. He had 700 and something yards last season with the Vikings, and that was with Justin Jefferson being the wide receiver 1 of wide receiver 1s. I mean, Kirk Cousins almost didn't even look elsewhere. So, yeah, that would be an interesting one.
We just do what we do.
Yo, Terry with the 10. Hey, Cole, any thoughts on Mahomes' text regarding the free agency popcorn emojis? Yeah, that happened. Let me pull that up, actually. Where? Okay, sorry, I hear my voice talking and it's annoying. Mute, please. Because I want to hear these donations. Okay, yeah, Patrick Mahomes basically said, I mean, I'll just share the screen, it's fine. Patrick Mahomes said NFL is going to be wild next week. Laramie Tunsil retweeted that, by the way. Who else? Somebody else was in the DMs. I think Zadarius Smith was in the DMs. Then Kadarius Toney tweeted something out, I think. Kadarius Toney? He tweeted something out last night. Eyeball emojis. I mean, it means possibly nothing at all. But yeah, I mean, we're about to see. It could, Patrick Mahomes, I think he was just speaking generally. But if anybody knows stuff that could potentially go down, it's going to be Patrick Mahomes. This guy just commented on my Twitter and said this about Orlando Brown Jr. Because here's the thing. I talked about a case for Laramie Tunsil at left tackle if the Chiefs don't opt for Orlando, went over some of their grades, and a reason why the Chiefs could make a push for Tunsil if Orlando gets offered more money by another team than the Chiefs are willing to give up. Based on how they feel about him is the fact that Laramie Tunsil's the highest graded pass blocker in all the NFL as far as tackles go last season. Now, this guy, whoever this is, said, problem is Orlando was free. Tunsil will cost a first plus. But Orlando's no longer free, and the Chiefs traded for him a first-round pick and more to even get him. So he's not free anymore. But this guy, Soup 8, not costing you anything. Oh, I mean, thank you, man. I can't believe the revelation that you just gave me. That's incredible. He said, stop counting other folks' money. How about you don't tell me what to do, Soup 8, you little dillweed? Then he said, Chiefs have not said he wants too much money. It's just you talking heads. OBJ will be the left tackle this year. Yeah, definitely I'm not going to rule that out, that Orlando can't be here. I mean, I was one of the guys early on that said the fact that the Chiefs did not tag Orlando Brown Jr. could mean both sides are close on a deal. And if you go up to my original tweet here, I said a case for Laramie Tunsil at left tackle if, so I don't know why I said it like that, if the Chiefs don't opt for Orlando. Twitter is a weird cesspool of little dillweeds. Yeah, I just said if the Chiefs for some reason don't opt for Orlando, here's a potential case for Laramie Tunsil. That's all I said. So please relax. Oh, we got more tweets.
And go get it.
Yo, Don Gibbs with the membership renewal. Let's go, man. No soup for you, K. Wayne. None. None. Yo, Justin with the 10. Thanks, bro. Want the Eagles fan base to move on. We did good this season. Super Bowl was great and happy. So Justin's an Eagles fan. Cool. And happy to know Hurts is the guy moving forward. Now just want to work on getting better. Dude, I don't even, like, the guy I was talking to earlier, honestly, Justin, he might not even be an Eagles fan. But yeah, I mean, the Super Bowl's done. Got to move on. But you guys are in a pretty decent place. I know you guys have some free agents as well that you're dealing with. Some high-profile guys. So best of luck to you there. Jalen Hurts is a dog. And Jason Kelce. And many others. I'll be curious to see what happens with Kelce moving forward. Is he going to sign another one-year deal when you guys have, is it Cam Jurgens? So that's a great center to have as well. Chiefs have to sign Orlando, says Charles. I mean, they don't have to, but it's not out of the deck of cards. I mean, I don't dislike Orlando Brown Jr. You know, I'm curious if he wants to reset the tackle market, if the Chiefs are in on that. They offered him a 6-year deal last year. They inflated the last year to raise up the average annual per year, which was like 23-something million, something like that. And Orlando did not like it, said it wasn't enough guarantees. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Sorry, I clicked off of Twitter and now I got ads. I don't want ads. I don't want ads. Trade for big play Slay. I don't think the Chiefs are going to make a move like that for somebody in the secondary. They need O-line, D-line, receiver. They do need a receiver. I'm down for a trade for Tunsil, but I don't know about Veach. But I am. Yeah, I mean, I was just saying, hey, here's a potential another option if the Chiefs don't want to risk it in the draft and try to. Like, here's the thing, man. The Chiefs have the 31st overall pick in the first round. It's not like they can just get one of the top 3-4 left tackles in the draft. They're going to have to move way the freak up. Now, if you do that, you get a young guy for years to come. You could then, what is it? Enable the 5th-year option on his contract, franchise. You have a potential left tackle of the future if you do that. Another option would be the Chiefs sign a veteran left tackle, an older veteran as a Band-Aid. They draft somebody like a little bit later that's a prospect that could develop, and they let him sit for a year and learn the system. They could take a bigger swing at right tackle, so they have just a super solid O-line with a bit of a weakness at left tackle, which I don't know how ideal that is, protecting Mahomes' blind side, but There's a few different ways they can go. Definitely a few different ways they can go. Yo, Green with the 2. Who do you think would be a backup to replace Henne? I have no idea. I have a feeling that the Chiefs are going to bring in a veteran QB, and it's probably going to be like a lower splash veteran QB than we think it is. Like, could it be Mariota? Could it be Andy Dalton? Could it be, insert X veteran QB that's kind of high on the list? It could be, but I don't know. I have a feeling the Chiefs bring in a veteran QB for sure to compete with Shane Buechele, and it could very well be Buechele. Could very well be Buechele. But I still think he's going to bring in, talking about Andy Reid, is going to bring in a veteran QB to compete because he's always had a veteran QB. I can't speak with a bunch of knowledge on his time with the Eagles, but since coming to KC, he's always had a veteran backup QB. Chase Daniels, Nick Foles, Matt Moore, Chad Henne. So I would think that they do bring one in, not saying that Shane Buechele couldn't beat this man out in OTAs, training camp, preseason. That could very well happen, but I still think they'll bring a guy in. What a dillweed, says John with the 4 months. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the 4 months. Jacob with the 3. Glad to see you absolutely killing it, man. Your hustle doesn't go unnoticed, and you deserve all the success you have gotten so far and will get. Dude, thanks so much for the gas. Yeah, we are, 1,700 subs from 100K? That's crazy. I don't know where to put the plaque when we get it. We got to put it somewhere in the background. Where does the plaque go? Maybe it goes over here somewhere. Maybe above the lamp. I know some of you don't like that because of Tony. We got to figure that out eventually. But thanks so much for all the support, man. Thanks for the
Grim Reaper and go get it.
Draco, Green Draco. And then Justin back with another 5. Yeah, Cole, Eagles fans have called me fake. I think I'm just realistic. A good late round wide receiver for the Chiefs could be Hyatt from Tennessee. Oh yeah, Jalen Hyatt. We've looked at him a little bit on here. I don't claim to be a draft expert, and you guys all know that. I bring in people who know a lot more than me to talk about the draft. If you didn't see, last Friday we did a live stream with that franchise guy. He's got about 90,000 subs and just covers the draft pretty much. I mean, he covers like power rankings and stuff during the season, but off season it's all draft. And that was a really insightful interview. That was a 40-minute interview or so with him on Friday. I did it on a live stream if you want to check that out. But Jalen Hyatt, it's interesting. I just don't know. I would be surprised if the Chiefs at this point in time took a round 1 wide receiver. We need to kind of see what they do in free agency first. And just so you guys know, I am kind of relentlessly checking Twitter to see if there's any updates like in real time. Haven't seen anything yet. So just letting you know. Yeah, someone said, anything happened yet? Not really. I mean, the biggest thing that's going on right now is the Raiders are potentially interested in Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Chargers, the Chargers I think I guess it's Chargers running back Austin Eckler, requests permission to explore trade options. I thought that option was granted already, but he's just requesting permission to speak with other teams about a potential trade. I don't know that the Chargers have granted that yet. Austin Eckler is due. Here, I'll just share my screen so you guys can see it. Oh, that's Canva. Hey, there's Canva, where I edit my thumbnails. Austin Eckler is due $6.25 million in 2023 in what is scheduled to be the last year in his contract. Oh, do we got more news? New news? No? No new news? Okay, no new news. Well, that was sad. Very sad. Yo, Torch with the 4 months. Appreciate that. And Justin, thanks again for the 5, man. Travis with the 5. I thought free agency starts March 15th. What am I missing? So I'll pull up the, actually, I might have it here. Yeah. So let me make this bigger so you can see. The negotiation period begins on March 13th. So during the period beginning at 12 noon, March 13th, clubs are permitted to contact and enter into contract negotiations with the certified agents of players who become unrestricted free agents upon the expiration of their 2022 player contracts at 4 p.m. New York time on March 15th. So all the conversations are now beginning. They can do that now. During the above 2-day negotiating period, a prospective unrestricted free agent who is not represented by an NFLPA certified blah, 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 is permitted to communicate directly with a new club's front office officials. Okay, so this is just like negotiation periods right now going on. Just so you know. 100 bomb. Whoa. Greg freaking Coleman. Good morning, Cole. This is a surprise. I have a few little bit of free time. Just wanted to chime in and thank you for the content. How about those Colemans? Greg Colemans. Let's go with the 100 bomb. Thanks so much, Greg. This guy is dropping bombs on Cash App. We're going to do a members-only live stream soon. Greg Coleman has also gifted 4 tickets to the pre-draft hangout event at Boulevard Brewery. He's paid for 4 tickets, and we're going to give them away to people who are going to be in the Kansas City area during the draft, April 26th, and maybe can't afford to go, can't afford a ticket. We're going to gift it. It's going to be in the members-only live stream here soon. We're going to give away a jersey as well. We give away a jersey every month. And we're going to give away some of my coffee. We're going to probably do that live stream sometime later this week. But Greg, thanks so much for all your support as always. One of the absolute legends here on the channel. And we do have legend emojis. So make sure that you show your appreciation by dropping the legend emoji. Chief for Life said, I'll take 3. Well, hey, any members, we're going to give them away, and it's going to be a separate giveaway from, like, you know how when we do like jersey giveaways, coffee giveaways, You all go to a video, you comment a particular hashtag, and we do a drawing for that. We're going to do a whole different drawing for the giveaway, only for people who are going to be able to make it to the pre-draft event. So that'll be different from the jersey giveaway. It's just an extra bonus. I'm going back to Twitter. What do we got? Oh, whoa. I haven't read it yet, but we got news from Jason Kelce. I have put much thought into whether it makes sense to play another season. After talking it over with my wife and other friends and family, I have decided to return for another year. Thank you to all my supporters and detractors for fueling me. I ain't blanking done yet. Oh, hey. This also deserves this one. Let's go. Jason Kelce returns. It's not Chiefs news, but over here at How About Those Chiefs, we are big Travis Kelce fans because he is the funniest brother, bar none, of the Kelce brothers. Love their podcast, support all that they do. Yeah, so that's freaking dope. We'll be curious. I'll be curious to see what that looks like. For him with the Eagles. I mean, I thought he just signed a 1-year deal. I could be wrong. Let me look at this. Jason Kelce. Let me see. Yeah, he signed a 1-year, $9 million deal with the Eagles. Yeah. Total guaranteed was $9 million. So he's returning. I don't know exactly what that looks like yet for him, but that's really cool. Happy for Jason. That's a big one. Whoever tagged me in that on Twitter is the MVP. Zach did. Let me, well, I guess they're saying Eagles get back their center. I would assume he has to work a deal out still, I think. The Baltimore, here's some more news, guys. I'm just going to keep going back and forth from full screen to picture in picture. I could also do this since Twitter is so many ads over here. We could make it a little larger than life. There we go. We have released Calais Campbell, says the Ravens. I mean, he's been in the game for a little while. So there's news. But that's about it so far. And then the return of Jason Kelce. That's a big one. You love to see that. You love to see that. At least I do. Legendary. LJ in the cut. Who in KC smoking right now? He asks. Gary said Jason Kelce to the Chiefs. I would be extremely surprised if Jason Kelce does not finish his career as an Eagle. Now they do have a great backup center that they drafted, I think, last year, right? In the second round. I could be butchering that completely, but so the Eagles don't necessarily, they have options. Okay. They don't necessarily, even though Jason Kelce is coming back. I don't know 100% sure that he's coming back to the Eagles. We'll have to see though. Yeah. Creed's the center, 100%. Calais Campbell, there's so many good players. I wish we could take them all. Kelce isn't coming to KC. Nah, Troy, I don't think so. Gelsi. Could Campbell be a future Chief? I don't know where they're going to go. It's not, I guess, not impossible. Here we go. Calais Campbell. He's 36, dude. Oh my gosh. I knew he was a bit older, but I didn't realize he was that old. So we'll see. But he is 36 years old. My. We got more noties on Twitter. What else we got? Ooh, we got AFC West news, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share the screen. Look at this. We got Former Ravens guard Ben Powers is planning to sign a 4-year deal with the Denver Broncos. Powers started 36 games for Baltimore in 4 years, including all 17 last season. Some protection for Russell Wilson because, good God Almighty, we know that he really needs the protection there because, he was sacked a lot, to put it lightly. Sacked quite a bit, to put it lightly. Dang. So that's a big one. And then, Calais Campbell has played 15 years in the league, won Walter Payton Man of the Year, made 6 Pro Bowls, and served as a captain in Arizona and Jacksonville. The Ravens don't have season-long team captains. Simply put, one of the best guys in the game. That's some good news for the Broncos, man. You know? I don't wish them well, but it's a good move for the Broncos, certainly. We got 4 more notifications. What else we got going on? Cameron Wolf said Jason Kelce's coming back. Great news for the Eagles, even at 35. Kelce's still one of the best centers in football and great personality for the game, too. Agreed. Keaton said Chiefs should take a left tackle in the first round and maybe sign a vet right tackle. Seems cheaper than the alternative. Keaton, dude, they can honestly just bring Wiley back. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. Samuel said Austin Eckler looking for a ring. Yeah, but I don't think he'll get traded to the Chiefs. I don't think the Chargers will allow that. My personal opinion. It'd be impossible. The Chiefs don't want him anyway. There's that too. Yo, Travis with the 5. I thought free agents. Oh yeah, I'm like way behind on chat. My bad. Yeah, thanks for the 5 though. Spags has had a forgettable tenure. Spags has had a forgettable tenure for St. Louis Rams? Wait, what? What are we talking about? Arrowhead news? Hey, we looking. There's no news yet. No new news. Kelce is back. Back again. Sports Edit says, do we sign OBJ? I don't think so. He wants $20 million. Now, I don't think he's going to get that. Is it impossible that the Chiefs sign Odell? And I'm assuming you're talking about Odell Beckham Jr. and not Orlando Brown Jr. It's not impossible, dude. If they want to bring in a vet on a 1-year deal and Odell wants to go chase another ring, it's really not impossible. He had his his public workout the other day, and Chiefs were one of the teams in attendance in some capacity. So they were definitely keeping tabs on the guy. But I don't know. Somebody said any Orlando Brown Jr. update. Yeah, sorry. I was way up on the chat. My bad. No, there's no Orlando Brown Jr. update. Not yet. There's nothing. No Chiefs news yet. I'm just waiting. I'm just scrolling, refreshing Twitter over and over. McCole is out, says Eric. What's up, Eric? McCole is out. He's out with injury right now? Again? D-Hop over Odell, personally. Yeah, they've both had some knee issues. Let me see if I can fix this. They both have had some knee issues in recent years, both of those guys. But I do like D-Hop. Now, the difference between those two is with Odell, you just sign the guy. With D-Hop, you got to trade for him and deal with the current contract, though he did say in a recent podcast or a recent episode with Pat McAfee he was willing to work out his current contract with the team. So, you never know. Cole, what do you think about D-Hop? Yeah, I just kind of spoke about that, Jen, a little bit. I do like D-Hop. Ooh, do we got new news? No, not really. Ooh, here we go. Mike Garofalo says, it's just more about Jason Kelce, but Jason Kelce's return surely means the Eagles will look to slide Cam Jurgens, sponsored by the lotion, over to guard the early returns in Philly on the second-round pick have been solid, and he's the successor to Kelce, but for now a short slide is in order. So that's interesting because I was definitely curious. Like, what are you doing with old Cam, who they drafted in the second round? Do we got more new news? No, not yet. We're just refreshing Twitter like maniacs. Jason Kelce, nah. I like Lazard over D-Hop and OBJ. Like from an age standpoint, maybe. I mean, he's like 28. He's never been a true wide receiver one. And I'm talking about Lazard, but I don't mind the guy. He could be cheaper. Pacheco, I'd say we stick with Tony at wide receiver one. I think that's a gamble, dude. I think that's a gamble. I mean, I don't know the full context of what you're saying here, but I think it's a gamble to just say we don't need to aim to sign more wide receiver help because Tony's just going to be that guy. Now, I did do a YouTube short on Kadarius Toney this morning saying, imagine a world where Kadarius Toney has a full offseason to get his body right with the Chiefs training staff, get fully up to date, fully what's the word I want to say? Just fully acclimated with Andy Reid's playbook. Like, yeah, if he stays healthy, he could easily have 1,000+ yards from scrimmage next year. I just don't think the Chiefs are going to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to bank on Kadarius Toney to be healthy all year and not make other moves to facilitate the help. Kobe with the 2, so we could get D-Hop, Juju. Man. Geez Louise. There's pros and cons with all these guys. I think Juju, the pros that stick out to me, Juju is younger. He has had some injury history himself, though, but he's shown that he's a proven fit in the Chiefs offense. He's not a deep threat. He's not going to take the top off the defense. Honestly, the secondary doesn't even respect Juju Smith-Schuster's deep threat. But he is valuable. But it's tough, man. There's pros and cons with each. Odell's coming off another knee surgery. D-Hop is a dog, 31, about the same age as Odell, I believe, and you're going to have to trade for the guy. So part of me right now, until I see what else the Chiefs do, I mean, draft picks are pretty valuable if they're going to go get a left tackle. Do we got new news? Here's some news, but it's not like big news. Sources with multiple teams believe the Broncos could trade a wide receiver. Denver has had talks with teams about Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, and KJ Hamler. Teams say the Broncos are asking high prices, not just dumping, but it's not out of the question one gets moved. And then I got tagged in something. What am I getting tagged in? What's this? Oh, yeah. I really doubt the Broncos would trade to the Chiefs. I seriously doubt it. But I don't mind Jerry Jeudy. I mean, let's freaking go, dude. Lazard has no upside. None. What's up? Scrambling Armchairs in here. What's up, man? How's it going? Hopefully the channel's doing well, man. Big Chief, good morning, HBTC. Question for Cole. I like Mike Burton for fullback for the Chiefs, but after watching the Ravens and seeing Patrick Richard, dude is a beast, could see KC making this move. Is he a free agent fullback? Because I will say this, Burton's not a lock to return per se. He's a free agent. So I don't like off the top know a ton about Patrick Richard. I didn't watch a lot of the Ravens last year, but I will say this, like without looking up any of his details, I don't know that the Chiefs are dead set on a Mike Burton return, even though it's quite possibly likely. Yeah, we'll definitely see. Yo, Ricky with the 2. Is there still heat for the D-Hop trade? I mean, just talk. Nothing official or anything like that. What we are doing Just over and over refreshing. Okay, so Broncos, $52 million deal, 4 years with Ben Powers, who they just got former Ravens guard Ben Powers, signed him. It's going to be 4 years, $52 million with $28.5 million guaranteed. Man, just let me be a long snapper in the NFL for 1 year. I'll make it happen. Scrambling Armchair doing well. Cole, happy to see you growing. When you're bigger than Skip and Stephen A, there will be a reckoning. I don't know if that's going to happen. But I appreciate that. Those guys have huge followings. But hey, we're about to hit 100K, which is pretty exciting. That's a big milestone, definitely. Yeah, this guy, Philly, big supporter of the channel. He is an Eagles fan, but just realized, how about the Chiefs is 2K away from 100? We're getting there. We're getting close. Getting close. My question is, what are we doing about McKinnon? Yeah, I have no idea. We talked about this a little bit earlier. I would think the Chiefs do what they can to bring him back. Although McKinnon, on the flip side, since he got a ring now, could go and chase a little bit of money. He's at the tail end of his career for sure. And he knows he's not going to get a bag, but when you're talking about an extra $1 million or $2 million, that might be pretty enticing to McKinnon. Now, maybe the Chiefs will just pay that extra money. I do think he was valuable. If the Chiefs bring McKinnon back, they cannot, in my opinion, rely on the guy as much as they did last year. I feel like they still need to make a move. Maybe it's draft. Maybe it's another veteran running back, just to help offset Jerick McKinnon's workload. He stayed relatively healthy all year, but was getting banged up near the end. So I would like to see them bring McKinnon back, but hopefully give him some help. And maybe that help will just be the fact that Isaiah Pacheco is a dog and he's ready to step up into the role of the starting running back. But again, McKinnon was basically a dedicated third down back. They were also bringing him in crucial situations, goal line, 2-minute drill, stuff like that. But McKinnon's not getting any younger. I love McKinnon, though. Yo, Flip, what's up, legend? What's up, Kermit? It's good, man. Nothing crazy going on as of right now. I mean, we're just refreshing Twitter on repeat. Oh, dude, I thought this Packers news was going to be Aaron Rodgers. Oh, God. Ian Rappaport said the Packers have agreed to terms with all-pro returner Keyshawn Nixon on a 1-year deal worth a max value of $6 million. Holy smokes. That guy better be absolutely lights out. I don't know a lot about him. And then Peter Schrager, fullback tight end Andrew Beck plans to sign with the Texans. Okay. There's a couple things that happened. Couple little things. Yo, Ricky with the 5. What's up, man? Thanks for the 5. How long does Travis Kelce play? Could we get Pitts cheap? Do we even have a plan for Kelce? Well, first question, how long does Travis Kelce play? I think he has a couple years left of top play, hopefully. I mean, that's the hope, right? I do think the Chiefs would start looking draft for a tight end for a Kelce, not replacement, but just somebody to start developing. Because, dude, Brett Veach and them, they know. As elite as Travis Kelce is, he had 1,000+ yards last season, again, 7 years in a row. Or I think it is 6 or 7 years in a row. I get confused with how many 1,000 consecutive yard seasons Travis Kelce has with how many consecutive years the Chiefs have won the West. It might actually be the same exact number, but it's 6 or 7. Yeah, I think a couple years. I don't know what the plan for Kelce is. Hopefully, Noah Gray steps up in his role. I don't know if Jody Fortson he's not a Kelce replacement. He's a converted wide receiver, has a bit of a niche role, but I do think the Chiefs bring him back. Blake Bell, I'm not sure. But about Kyle Pitts, could we get him cheap? I don't think so. I really don't think so. That would be interesting if they made a move for him. I mean, he's He's still on his rookie deal with the Falcons, but dude, I just realized I'm still sharing my screen. That's fine. I don't see the Falcons moving on. He's great, but he went number 4 overall. So you can't really get him cheap, man. It's going to be a lot of capital for that guy, in my opinion. So I would say the answer to that is no. Although it would be freaking insane. Yeah, it would be crazy. New news? Yeah, a little bit. All right, let me share. It's not Chiefs news, sorry. There's no Chiefs news yet. But the Falcons have agreed to terms with defensive tackle David Onyemata. Expecting about $12 million per year on this deal. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, that's not even close. 2 years, 6.7. But that's for the fullback tight end, Andrew Beck. Give me something else. What else you got? If I just hit Command R, I think that does the same thing. Refresh. The Bucks plan to release veteran guard Shaq Mason if they can't trade him in the coming days. Mason's due $8.5 million in the last year of his deal, so there's that as well. Ricky, thanks again for the 5, man. Appreciate the support there. Happy Monday. Yes, sir, Flip. Cole all-day stream? No. I don't think so. Honestly, if any big Chiefs news drops, I'll have to jump off shortly and make a video. But we're here for now. I was literally just going to sit here and scour Twitter anyway. And so at about 10:55, 5 minutes before all this stuff was going to be starting, I said, you know what? I'm just going to go live and hang out with you guys. Why the heck not? No Chiefs news yet, though. Yeah, we do have Bushman signed to a reserve future deal. He did show promise, especially in that preseason game. He went off. Now, one of those plays was like complete broken coverage, but he still went off. And he broke his collarbone, but the Chiefs brought him back later after reaching an injury settlement with him and then re-signed him. I got a DM. What is it? Anything good? This is fake. Why are people sending me... What is this? Yeah, that's fake. I was like, wait a second. All right, here's a little bit more. Heard from multiple sources, says Mike Girardi, that the Panthers would be willing to move last year's third-round draft pick, Matt Corral. Cost won't be high. Well, yeah, good luck, bud. Then Tom Pelissero said the Bucks are pursuing this. Yeah, this has been rumored, but this is a little bit more confirmation. The Bucks are pursuing QB Baker Mayfield, but several other teams also have expressed interest in the former number 1 overall pick per sources. A lot of moving parts in the QB market an hour into the negotiating window. I don't think Baker Mayfield's a long-term solution there, but they do like older QBs as of late. So, okay. New news. Yeah, nothing crazy, Jen. Not yet. I mean, we're kind of spamming refresh over here and seeing if anything else comes up, but no Chiefs news yet. Yo, Ricky Kelly with the membership? Hey. Let's go, man. I don't know that I got notified for that. Appreciate that, bro. Or I saw it on screen before the notification hit. Either way, appreciate that. Darnell Washington to the Chiefs. I mean, great tight end. We'll see, though. When's he supposed to go? Because if he's a round 1 guy, I'd be pretty surprised if the Chiefs drafted a tight end in round 1, but dude, can never rule it out. Yeah, let me know when he's slated to go, potentially. What's up, Zoomer? Doing good. Yeah, doing good, man. Just hanging out with you guys, seeing if anything happens. We're just kind of Just kind of waiting. Sound like Raiders want Jimmy G something bad? I think you're right, John, which is actually pretty crazy. Rams, Cooper Kupp to the Chiefs? No. That'd be wild, but no. Teams out on Lamar but think Baker is I don't think they think Baker is a long-term option, to be honest. I don't think anybody interested in Baker thinks that. I think the problem with Lamar right now is how much guaranteed money he wants, and also he doesn't have an agent, right? So those are a couple tough things. And then honestly, bro, I don't know if collusion is the right word. But I do think the league, the owners of the league, are trying not to sign another crazy, fully guaranteed contract like the Browns did with Deshaun Watson. I think they're going to try their best not to let that happen. So Lamar's a dog. Top 10. He's definitely a top 10 QB. I don't think I would put him in the top 5, but he's in the top 10. And young. He has dealt with some injuries though. So he wants a lot of money. He's probably worth it. I think they're just hesitant on the guarantees that he wants. Yep, Ravens released Calais Campbell. Yep, I saw that. Dubsky. Elgin, what's up, man? How are you doing? Chiefs are trading CEH second round pick for D-Hop. Yeah, that's fake news, but we'll see. Unless it just dropped. That would be interesting, though. Yeah, no real news yet. But they got full numbers on the defensive tackle David Onyemata to the Falcons. 3 years, $35 million with $24.5 million guaranteed over the first 2 years of the deal. Yeah, VFX Extreme. I talked about that earlier. He said Jimmy G to the Raiders is absolutely logical. Garoppolo was a Patriot. Yeah, that's why I was saying look at who their head coach is and why they could show interest in Jimmy G. It makes complete sense. I don't know that he's a long-term solution, but whatever. You want to go from Derek Carr to Jimmy G, okay. Is that really stepping it up? I don't think so. Is there any money left? You talking about the Chiefs? The Chiefs' current cap is like $16 million or something. $14.3 million is the Chiefs' current cap space, I believe. There is some room. But I still think that there's other things we could see the Chiefs do. Like, they could restructure some deals. They could extend Chris Jones. You do that, lowers this year's cap hit of Chris Jones, in theory, frees up room because he was going to have a $28 million cap hit. Yeah, McDaniels has very clearly stated he wants a QB who's played in his system. It doesn't surprise me. I just don't know that it elevates QB play. Maybe Derek Carr and this guy were butting heads. Obviously, Carr is a saint now. Literally, as a Christian man, and figuratively, as a New Orleans saint. But, yeah, if he thinks bringing in Jimmy G just even means there's no tension at head coach QB, I don't know. That's interesting to me. Frank officially is released, Smoking. He was released last week, officially. Yep, Eckler was granted permission to seek a trade. Yeah, probably not the Chiefs. But he was granted permission? Because last time I heard he was seeking permission. Oh, shoot. This is some news a little bit. Look at this. Former Raiders QB Jarrett Stidham is signing a 2-year, $10 million deal, not with the Raiders, with the Broncos, choosing to play for Sean Payton over other options. The deal, which includes $5 million guaranteed and $4 million more in upside, reunites him with Davis Webb, who he has known since he was a teenager. That's a random stat, but yeah, the Broncos are getting who they believe, I would assume, is going to be their backup QB. That was unexpected. That was unexpected Raider and Broncos news. I'm not going to lie. That was a little unexpected, but all right, that's fine. Frank's money hasn't officially hit the books yet. It hasn't? Yeah, dude, the Browns have restructured Watson's contract. It's freaking insane. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, look at this. They restructure his contract. They converted the bulk of Watson's $46 million. I know there's a lot of ads on Pro Football Talk, but converted the bulk of his $46 million base salary to a signing bonus. It creates about $36 million in cap space, but I think it makes Deshaun Watson's cap hit for the last 3 years of his deal $60-something million each year. I mean, good God Almighty, Lord have mercy. That's freaking insane. Let me see. Deshaun Watson, not that we really care about that guy here, but did they update it already? Yes. Oh my gosh, guys. Patrick Mahomes, his deal is so good. Look at this. Look at Watson's cap hit in 2024. $63.9 million. 2025 is the same. 2026 is the same. That is ludicrous. Absolutely insane. Jeez Louise. All right, back to Twitter. What do we got? Anything? Yeah. No, just the Stidham news. I'm retweeting the Broncos news with Jarrett Stidham saying Broncos have who they believe is a solid backup QB or quite possibly their new starter. If Russell Wilson continues to play horribly. There you go. I'm kind of trolling about that. I don't really think they deem him as a starter. Oh, man. Bengals are expected to give Burrow at least $60 million a year. God, that is a lot of money. But yeah, Burrow looking to get paid. Herbert looking to get paid. Lamar Jackson looking to get paid. Who else? There's others. Burrow. I just want to know, when the Whataburger near me opens up, dude, just go to Sonic. It's better. Should we get Clowney as a veteran defensive end? Asked General. He's on the list. He would be like a vet option. He is on the list. I'll be curious. What's up, Elliot? What Terrence, one of those. What's up, dude? What receivers do you want the Chiefs to sign in free agency? Oh, no, I mean, we've talked about a bunch of options. I feel like one that makes sense is they just bring back Juju, but some are saying, hey, Juju's going to be too expensive. So you have other options. I mean, there's been names thrown around. Adam Thielen, D-Hop making that trade. There's been some others as well. I could pull up the free agency list and look at it. I'll be curious just to see what the Chiefs end up doing with the receiver option. If it's not Juju, like if they really can't afford the guy, who is Alan Lazard has been brought up. There's others on the list. I'm just curious to see. Justin Houston return would be cool. Yeah, I don't know that they're on the best of terms, like at the end of the day. I don't think he's coming back. Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Thank you. I knew I was missing one. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is another one that is going to get paid eventually here. I have like 10 Whataburgers near. Jeez Louise. I have one like down the road, but I don't know. I've had it like 3 times, dude, maybe 4 times. I don't know. Whataburger is okay. It's like if I'm going to go for a burger, I want Culver's, I want Freddy's, I want a homemade burger on the grill. Like, I don't know. It's all right. LJ said, I'd see Burrow taking Mahomes or Kyler money. Any update? Not really. The Patriots are expected to re-sign standout cornerback Jonathan Jones. We knew that, but there's an update. It's a 2-year deal, $20 million with $13 million guaranteed. McColl is better than Juju. They're two completely different receivers. Like, they're used completely differently. So some of it's just like a scheme fit. Juju is a very good scheme fit for the Chiefs from the standpoint of offsetting Travis Kelce in the middle of the field. Kadarius Toney is kind of the cheap future of what McCole Hardman did. If the Chiefs bring McCole back, like, that's cool, but they still... Bringing back McCole doesn't fill the Juju role. So they would still need like a slot guy or like Adam Thielen. Like, they need somebody that can help offset Kelce in the middle of the field. That doesn't solve the issue. Bringing back McCole. Culver's? Yeah, they got a good burger. Yeah, I'm hungry too, Scott. It's 12. I haven't eaten yet. Jerome, possibly. Fellow bald-headed brother. What's up, dude? Why would you say Justin Hughes and the Chiefs aren't on good terms? I think, if I remember right, there has been a little bit of bad blood there. I don't know that it's not like Kareem Hunt level. I'm not ruling out the possibility. What? This isn't much, dude. This is Dov Kleeman, but here you go. Update. There could be a potential trade involving Texans Pro Bowl left tackle Laramie Tunsil. I don't think this is even new. We talked about this yesterday. Per rumors shared by ESPN reporter DJ Bayaniami. That's how you say Bayaniami right there. Just kidding. I don't know how to say his name. But Tunsil recently said he wants to reset the offensive tackle market with his next contract. Well, that's interesting. What else we got? Give me something else. Cornerback Danny Johnson has agreed to a 2-year deal to return to Washington. Yo, can the Chiefs do something? They did do something on Friday. They did Tommy Townsend. There's some Tommy Townsend news if you guys want some Chiefs news. They tender Tommy Townsend as a restricted free agent. Meaning KC would get no compensation if he signs an offer sheet with another team and they don't match. The tender is worth $2.6 million this season if he signs it. And then, Zach Eisen shared on March 11th. Why can't I get my... What the heck? Oh, there it is. So 2 days ago. Current 2023 cap hits: Butker, $5 million, 5.1, Tommy, 2.6, James Winchester, 1.39 million. To your specialist, Toe better have his unit humming. Yeah, LC's is great. I like LC's. What the heck? I have a new appreciation for Butterfingers after I didn't eat for 24 hours. And then got a triple Butterfinger, and it was heaven. Oh, dude. Fantastic. What's up, FLDB? Order us all pizza? Oh, man. I'd actually kill for some pizza. Okay, maybe not. Don't ban me, YouTube. That's not what I meant. I would love some pizza right now. Dang, there's been 2 more moves on Twitter since we looked like a minute ago. The Patriots re-signed linebacker Raekwon McMillan to a 1-year, $1.6 million deal worth up to $2.2. And then Giants wide receiver Sterling Shepard. His new deal in New York is a true prove-it deal. 1 year with a $1.1 million base and another $152K in per-game roster bonuses. A couple more little updates. We got it more? No, not yet. Man, it's getting cold. I have to turn this heater back on. Oh, man. You could probably hear the background noise a little bit of the heater, but it is what it is because I'm freezing. Whoo! Spider-Man said, my wife's boyfriend and I, Hold on a second. Yo, what am I reading? My wife's boyfriend and I love your show? All three of y'all love it? All right, well, I appreciate that, Spider-Man. Let's go. Yo, I was confused for a second. Sounds like we might trade for Tunsil. I mean, I don't know if the Chiefs will end up being the team to trade for him, but if that's a true rumor, guarantee you Brett Veach is going to be at least talking. Oh, dang. Okay, more news. New news. All right, here we go. Going back. 1-year deal worth $1.8 million for Easton Stick. That's the Chargers have agreed to terms with QB Easton Stick. Their 5th rounder from 2019 will back up Justin Herbert. But then look at this one. Here's more defensive tackle news, guys. Former Eagles defensive tackle Javon Hargrave has reached agreement on a 4-year, $80 million deal that includes $40 million guaranteed at signing with the 49ers. Bro, how much better does the 49ers defense really need to get? Good God almighty. A Chief for Life said, how many spots are left for the Redbeard pre-draft shindig? Just so you guys know, I am doing a pre-draft event at Boulevard Brewery, April 26th, 6 to 9 p.m. It's $50 for the ticket plus like a little bit of fees and taxes, but it gets you beer on tap, it gets you a barbecue dinner, and a hangout with 150 members of the HBTC community. There is about 45 tickets left, I believe, whoever asked that. Chief for Life. I think we've sold like 105. So there's 45 left. You got some room. That's a big deal, dude. Going back to this. Interesting to note because we need to see what happens with Chris Jones. You guys seeing in real time what I'm tweeting? Chris Jones, I'm waiting. Yep, that's the newest one. That's a massive move for the 49ers. I mean, God, how much help do they need on defense? That's insane. Have the Chiefs done anything? No. Pat Mahomes, not yet. Yikes from one team to another, bro. Eagles about to be in trouble. That was a great signing. I don't know, Chris. I think I want Butterfinger, dude. I definitely do that a lot. You know what's funny? I script a lot of my videos, like the long form videos, and bro, I swear I have words right on the teleprompter, and I'll read them wrong sometimes and have to go in and correct what I missay. It's actually very annoying. Oh, did we get some Chiefs news? No. Not yet. Orlando Brown Jr. isn't coming back, said Tom Hood, but per this guy on Twitter earlier, we talked about the guy. Per this guy on Twitter, Soup 8, he's coming back. Look at this guy. This Soup 8 guy, because I said Orlando is no longer free, he wants top tackle money, and I made a case for Laramie Tunsil. If the Chiefs don't opt for Orlando, he said, not costing you anything, stop counting other folks' money. Don't tell me what to do. No soup for you. Chiefs have not said he wants too much money. It's just you talking heads. OBJ will be the left tackle this year. Well, the Chiefs offered Orlando money last year, and he said it was not enough. Soup 8. Give me a break. We'll see. I'm not ruling out that Orlando returns. Oh. Dang, the Broncos made another move. Former 49ers right tackle Mike McGlinchey, he was a free agent, is expected to sign with the Denver Broncos. Per ESPN. Denver has now added Ben Powers and McGlinchey up front. Their O-line to protect their highly overpaid, underperforming QB. Or for their new franchise QB in Stidham. We just trolling. All right. Jason Kelce celebrated his return to the Eagles by ripping a huge shot of mezcal with Philadelphia GM Howie Roseman. No way. That's actually fantastic. Oh, I don't want to see an ad. I'm going to let the ad play, and then we're going to watch him do it. Yeah, we're going to watch this. Is D-Hop coming to Kansas? Well, Jaden would be coming to Missouri, but I don't know. Perna has to be losing his mind. He might be. That's fascinating. He wasn't that good. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Look, I like how New Heights is in the background. Oh, no. New Heights must have shared this on Twitter and TMZ ripped it. That's a shot? Look how big that shot is. That is a shot. That is a double. Hey, it's official. It is official with Jason. Let's go, man. Happy for the guy. No. You will not get any more ad viewage from me, TMZ. All right, now back to NFL news. What do we got? Anything? Not yet. What just happened? Scene. Show scenes window. There we go. New news. Brett Veach is being very coy. Yeah, we just talked about this. Javon Hargrave signing a 4-year, $84 million deal with the 49ers. Yep. KCK in the house. What's up, Brent? Yep. Stidham to Broncos. 2-year, $10 million. Yep. No fireball. Sponsor. Dollars lost. Well, it was his boss. It was his boss that gave him the shot. He had to accept it. He had to accept that. Hey, what's going on with Jason? He is re-signing back with the Eagles. Yo, I don't know if this guy is in here. Holiday Chief, Zach. He keeps tagging me in like nice stuff on Twitter while I'm live. Very clutch, man. Thank you. He should come to the Chiefs? Who, Jason? Nah, he's back with the Eagles, man. Here's this was just shared. We could look at this. Look at this real quick. This is Chiefs stuff. The list will be updated as moves take place. It's a free agency tracker. We got all these guys right now. Nick Allegretti, Blake Bell, Orlando Brown Jr., Mike Burton, Deion Bush, Carlos Dunlap, McCole Hardman, Haney retired, Ronald Jones, McKinnon, DT, Derek Nottie, DT, Colin Saunders. And then there's another DT somewhere. Yeah, Brandon Williams. You got Justin Watson, Andrew Wiley, Juan Thornhill, Juju. Quite a bit, man. So we will definitely see what moves happen as time goes on. Nothing has happened Chiefs-wise yet. The Broncos... Okay, we got details on Mike McGlinchey's contract. The Broncos are giving right tackle Mike McGlinchey a massive 5-year deal worth $87.5 million with over $50 million guaranteed. Yep. Nefarious movie. Can you tell if he's possessed or insane? Oh, I ain't watching that. I don't want to know. Wouldn't be surprised if CJ gets 100. 4 years, 100. You got to have an out after 2 or 3, dude. Are they drafting a lefty QB? I don't know, dude. I don't know what they're doing, man. I do not know what they're doing. Whoa, says Logan. Walmart dishing out overpaid contracts, says Alexander. Yep, Niners got Javon Hargrave. Yep. It's a good pickup for them. What's up, Ron? Who says Cole? What up, what up? Yeah, I just realized, thanks, K-Wayne. I realized I'd plugged my pre-draft event and never said where to go if you want tickets. It's register.hbtchiefs.com or it's in the description. If you want to get a ticket to the pre-draft hangout at Boulevard Brewery, rented out the rec deck. Going to have beer, barbecue. It's going to be a fantastic time. Yep, nothing new yet. Oh, wait. There is a little bit of a move happened here. Let me I'll pull the screen share back up for you. Good story here, says Mike Garofalo. I like to call him Garofolo. It just sounds more elegant. Anyway, good story here. Former Giants offensive lineman Nick Gates, who broke his left fibia and tibia in a game against Washington in 2021 and battled his way back from 7 surgeries, is headed to the team that broke his freaking leg. Gates has agreed to a term on a 3-year deal with the Commanders, source says. He's going to sabotage the Commanders. It's a ploy. It's got to be. That's a crazy one. Any teams talking to Lamar? Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. Okay, God bless, the updates are still rolling in. All right, we got the Lions are signing Cam Sutton to a 3-year deal worth $33 million. The Falcons agreed to terms with their punter on a 3-year deal. So there's that. He's now the top 8 highest paid at the position per source. Bradley Pinion or Pin, yeah, whatever. He gets $4.3 million guaranteed. Russell Wilson's gonna now be backing up Jarrett Stidham. Just joking. Of course. The Gateway, I can't read, dude. The GigaWorks channel, my bad, said, I got some of the HBTC Benchwarmer brew, needs to be a little stronger, otherwise very tasty. Stronger in what regard? Because it's a pretty good medium roast to me. I make pour overs with it, and it tastes pretty good. Stronger as in like a darker roast. But I'm glad that you did enjoy it, and thanks for the support, man. Appreciate that. No, as a Vikings fan, I hate that for the Lions. Cam Sutton. Three-year deal for good old Cam. The cornerback is getting it done with the Lions, the Leons. Chiefs should sign Thielen, says Logan. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. KB said you need your own cannabis brand. God, dude, I'm dealing with like inflammation and stuff. I probably need to just do that. Make some money. Stidham the savior. Broncos are going to be second in the West? You think so? We'll see. Search tweets for the term or for the words has agreed. Okay. Are you talking about Eckler? I think is who you're talking about. Has agreed. Hold on a second. More news? No, not really. My goodness, McGlinchey contract is insane. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what like the back end of that contract looks like, to be honest. Chiefs should trade CEH to DeAndre for a second. Casey going to be Super Bowl 4, 54, 57, 58, 59, 60? Oh my gosh. Rumors report. Oh, LOL. There's a bunch of moves being made. We just waiting. Bobby Wagner will go to Miami. Dude, how much money do the Dolphins have? Imagine if he did, though. Because, yeah, the Dolphins just got Jalen Ramsey. That's a big move. I mean, think about their big moves last year. Tyreek, massive. Do live every day, please. Oh, man. I mean, we're definitely going live during this time. I might even go live tomorrow for a bit because you never know what's going to happen. Chiefs have had a veteran defender for these 2 Super Bowl wins. Sign released. Calais Campbell, imagine him for 1 year next to Jones. That's interesting. I mean, he is 36 years old, but I don't think for a veteran 1 year deal the Chiefs really care about age per se. I think they're just more like production. I mean, he had 36 tackles, 5.5 sacks last season. You know, it's not impossible. Dolphins are going for broke. Well, the reason why they can do that is because they have their QB not on a big deal. I think they pick. Well, they have Tua Tagovailoa on his 5th-year option, and that contract looks like Tua Tagovailoa contract. What's his cap hit? Well, they picked up his 5th-year option, and that doesn't hit till 2024, and that's $23 million. That's still cheap, dude. This year, Tua is only a cap hit of $9 million on the last year of his rookie deal. So the Dolphins can do all kinds of crazy stuff right now because their QB costs $9 million. So that's why the Dolphins can do that. You got another update. It's not Chiefs news, but it is news. Former Saints defensive tackle Shy Tuttle reached agreement with the Panthers on a 3-year, $19.5 million deal that includes $13 million guaranteed at signing. Drew Rosenhaus was his agent. Name sound familiar? That's Tyreek's guy. Wish Mahomes was only $9 million. Imagine that. You would rather have Saunders than Naughty? If you had to choose, is that what you're saying? Because, yeah, we'll see. I do like Saunders. They're both free agents, aren't they? Or maybe not, actually. What's Derek Naughty's contract look like? He's a free agent, I believe. Yeah, he is. So if you had to choose between those two free agent defensive tackles, you'd go with Saunders. That's what you're saying. Yes. Cole, what tag are you using? What tag? What do you mean, Tatum? What tag? King Ebro says, Cole, can we repeat? Yeah. It's freaking hard to get there. It's not impossible. Have the Chiefs made any moves? Not really, Nicholas. They tendered Tommy Townsend, the punter. That's it. That's really it. Cole, do you think Mahomes will ever play for another franchise? I mean, I hope not. If he does, it's a long way from now. I doubt it, but you never know. Hope not. Chiefs seeing the other AFC West teams making signings, they still knowing they will win the AFC West, says Pat Mahomes. Have the Jags signed anyone? I mean, off the top of my head, I can't remember. I don't think so. Brian Cook was better than Thornhill. Yeah, Thornhill's a free agent that might go elsewhere, and Brian Cook may step into that role. But we still, yeah, you're welcome, Nicholas. But we still, the Chiefs still need another safety. I don't know if they'll make a move in free agency or if they'll go draft. That is an expensive contract, man, for Mike McGlinchey. Mike McFlinchy. Tommy would do well on Tinder. What the heck? Oh, man. What if we go 20-0? That'd be beautiful. Yeah, that'd be insanity. Saunders is really athletic. Yeah, with pass rushing upside, he's fast. He's like a fast fridge, man. Is there a splash safety out there right now to sign, though? I mean, there's a couple guys out there that I don't think the Chiefs would pay money for. Like, I don't think they're going to be paying money for Jesse Bates or any like crazy safety like that. Taylor Rapp has been thrown around as a safety option. Do we got new news yet? Give me new news. It's not happening fast enough for our liking here. Just kidding. Yeah, that's crazy. The 49ers line, they've got Bosa, Javon Hargrave. That's crazy. Who do you think the Chiefs will re-sign? I have no idea. I mean, I have thoughts, but you never know. So there's a lot. I mean, we just pulled up the list of free agents. There's quite a bit. Hopefully McKinnon comes back. That'd be nice. Rapp would be a W signing, says Logan. 49ers got cap space turned off, says Mixie. Yeah, they got McCaffrey as well. Debo. Let's go ahead and speculate even more. Who is to be UFA next year? Oh, gosh. Saunders was the guy who did a backflip at the combine. Nope, you're right. You're right. Would you trade 31 for Tunsil? Possibly, yes. Yeah. He was the number 1 graded left tackle in his pass blocking grade on PFF last year. Tim Reeb, new news. You trying to be on the New Heights pod? I mean, sure. Sure. Cole, where'd that question go? Text just jumped so bad. Oh, Cole, if there were no Chiefs, who was your favorite? I don't know, man. Been a Chiefs fan my whole life, so I don't know who else it would be. What's up, Terry? How's it going? Tommy Townsend looks like Jags QB. Greater than unusual. How comfortable are you with Brian Cook stepping into starting role this year? Yeah, I don't mind that, Trey. They still got Justin Reed. Brian Cook has had a whole season to kind of get acclimated, and I think he could step in. Yeah, Poyer's another big one. Yeah, that would be crazy. I don't know that the Chiefs would have the ability to afford Poyer and Justin Reed, and Justin Reed's still under contract. So imagine if Brady returned and took over at Miami. Oh, please no. What happened while I was gone? I don't know, Kermit. We've gone over a bunch of stuff. I mean, I'll pull up I can pull up the screen and we can look. Like, here's like the last 15 minutes. Mike McGlinchey got a big 5-year deal. So that was a big one. And then Nick Gates, who got his leg broke in a game against Washington in 2021, is being signed to the Commanders on a 3-year deal, which is interesting. Jarrett Stidham, we know that. He signed a 2-year deal with the Broncos as Russell Wilson's backup. Falcons agreed to terms with punter Bradley Pinion. Lions are signing Cam Sutton, cornerback, to a 3-year deal worth $33 million. And that's about it. Oh, here's something. All-Pro. Oh, no, this isn't new. Yeah, Green Bay agrees to terms on with Keyshawn Nixon, 1-year deal worth up to $6 million. So, whoa, what did I miss? What am I missing over here? Is Greg Coleman gifting members? Did I miss something? 20 gifted. Oh, let's go. Oh, I realize I'm sharing my screen. That looks weird. Greg, thank you, man. That one definitely worked. Yeah, that was weird to see me sharing my screen. I was like in a Twilight. Yeah, thanks so much for the 20 gifted. Let's go. Just dropping in. Hope y'all have a great day. What up, Sway J? Appreciate that. Dude, Greg dropping 20. I need some breakfast. Lunch. My voice just cracked because I need it so bad. My immediate reaction, yeah. I keep looking for new news. New updates. Nothing yet. We'll stay live for a little bit longer. And see if there's any Chiefs news that drops. If not, it's all good. Thoughts on Adam Thielen? Could be, yeah, Scrammy Armchair. The screen sharing was HBTC Inception. It kind of was. Yeah, Adam Thielen's fine. If the Chiefs, want to bring in a vet guy on a 1-year. I mean, if, they don't work something out with Juju or something, and that's not the only solution I think should happen. Order you some pizza. I had pizza, all weekend. It was good, though. Chiefs should trade for the number 5 pick with Seahawks. Whew. It'd cost a lot to get up there, but you could get a left tackle. Tampering season is in full effect. Yeah, it started today. It did. Greg with the $100 bomb, the 20 gifted, dropped a big bomb on Cash App the other day, too. Cole, do you want Tyron back? I mean, it's just not possible. He's under contract with the Saints, so. Who's your top priority for the Chiefs? Or what is top priority? Probably extending Chris Jones. Then dealing with the left tackle situation would be the top 2 for me. You've got right tackle. I mean, you've got a sure up wide receiver in some fashion, too. D-line, defensive tackle. There's a few. Jameis Winston is Mahomes' backup? Hey, could be. We definitely need a vet backup. I would predict Andy Reid brings one in. Yeah, no, Pat Mahomes said any signing for the Chiefs? No, nothing yet. Now, I haven't checked Twitter in 30 seconds, so give me a sec. Whoa. Whoa. This is interesting news. Adam Schefter, Saints defensive line is now poised to lose David Onyemata, Shai Tuttle, and Marcus Davenport? Hold on. We haven't seen any updates about Davenport. If you guys saw my video on Friday, I said, hey, that is a potential defensive end the Chiefs could pursue. He's the number 1 free agent defensive end. Just currently. But I haven't seen any news about this. So that's interesting. Oh, that's a big one. Look at this. The Raiders are close on a deal with Jimmy G. After 6 seasons and a Super Bowl appearance with the Niners, Jimmy G is on his way to Vegas. That's going to be a temporary solution, I would think. I would be surprised if that's going to be a big, big, big deal. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I don't know. That's whatever. If that's what the Raiders want to do, fine. Fine with me. Jimmy G has landed. That's interesting. So the Raiders are going to have Jimmy G. All right. Anything on Juju? Not yet. Mm-mm. Yep, that's the biggest news right now is about Jimmy G about to lock in potentially here, or closing in rather, with a deal with the Raiders. The Broncos, says Albert Breer, in Sean Payton's first offseason doing exactly what the Saints would do, consistently investing deeply in the O-line with a big-ticket tackle. Mike McGlinchey and guard Ben Powers coming in. I'm just going to retweet this Jimmy G news and say, okay. Okay. Yeah, Nick McPimpson says Jimmy G is a downgrade from Derek Carr. They got to be somewhere in the same vicinity, right? I mean, I don't see that does it really make them better? I don't know. Terry said, your move, Veach. What do you think about Trey Smith? Dog. That's what I think about Trey Smith. You just saw something about Juju going to the Pats? I haven't seen anything yet. No news yet. I keep checking, but nothing. Nothing yet, nothing yet. They're the same player, said Keaton. Derek Carr is better. Better looking, I guess, said Nick. In Veach we trust. Downgrade because of injuries. Well, I feel like they're about the same player, Jimmy G and Derek Carr. I mean, they're both got to be around 15 to 20 range of best QBs. I mean, average in the league, right? I mean, or slightly above average, maybe you could argue. This day is kind of like Veach's Super Bowl. What did you search on Twitter? I mean, we just been keeping up with all the updates in real time, kind of. So they cut Derek Carr to sign Derek Carr. That's what somebody just said on Twitter about Jimmy G. That's hilarious. What's up, Pickle? What's up, Nick? You think Justin Ross will play this season, says Mixie? We'll definitely see. He'll fight for a roster spot. I mean, that's for sure. When is the deadline? Well, everything just opened. So, just all opened up. Veach isn't desperate like these other teams. I feel like if we see the Chiefs do something, it's going to be a current player. Yeah, the Eagles have now lost 2 starting defensive players, Javon Hargrave and TJ Edwards, and they won't be their only losses. Jeez. Yeah, 40. Here, I'll share my screen. Former 49ers QB Jimmy G is signing with the Raiders, so it's pretty much a deal now, but let me see. Did she tweet it out? No? Okay. What do we got here? Any new news? No. That's the gist of it so far. Jimmy Choker G, says Jason Gibbs. Why do I feel like we'll run even more tight end sets next year? Oh, I'm fine with that, J24. Yeah, I don't know when exactly the deadline is, Smoking. They got time. They got time. It's a little while. Tony is eligible for extension yet, or is that next year? I mean, he has 2 years left on his deal, and the Chiefs could also choose to exercise the 5th-year option of his deal. I don't think they're going to do anything with Tony on an extension right now. Cole, you think the Chiefs trade for D-Hop? I don't know. I'd be surprised if they do that, but wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. Oh. Okay. We do have some contract details on Jimmy G. The Raiders are giving former 49ers QB Jimmy G a 3-year, $67 million deal, including $34 million guaranteed. I mean, that's a lot cheaper than Carr, isn't it? Right? What was Carr's deal with the Saints? Carr Where 4-year deal. Okay. What was Carr? 4-year, $150 million with 100 in guarantees. You're getting the same player. You're getting the same player for less. I'm gonna screenshot that and then go back. 49. Jimmy G's getting 3 years, 67. If they're the same, okay. Sorry, I'm like yelling, but dude, same play. Oh, go back. Same player. What would you rather have? Derek Carr, 4-year, $150 million, or Jimmy G, 3 years, 67? Jeez Louise. Four-year. That's a W in my opinion. That's freaking nuts. I mean, Jason said Jimmy G is a backup playing a starter role. He's literally just as good as Derek Carr. It's the same guy. All right, let me see if we missed any other updates. Let me see. What? Oh my God, this is Chiefs news. Former Chiefs right tackle Andrew Wiley plans on signing a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Commanders. Good God, that is a lot of money. What? What? Okay. I mean, there is no way the Chiefs were paying that. But we did wonder when Eric Bieniemy went over to the Commanders, who could potentially follow for the offense. That's Chiefs players, coaches. What? That is a lot of money, dude. Holy smokes. I need to follow this guy because I'm not following him. Why? Turn his updates on. Okay, I got that. Because that's news. He dropped that one first. That's expensive. He deserves to get paid. I mean, that's fine. That's a lot of money, though. Whew. Happy for him. Definitely happy for him, yeah. Not upset. Daniel Jones is the GOAT? Said nobody ever in their entire life, unless they were high. We could have paid that, to be honest. I think he got lowballed. That's a lot of money. Holy smokes. What is this? Miami's given former Jets QB Mike White a 2-year deal worth up to $16 million. So there's some more moves. Yep. The Bills have agreed to terms with guard Connor McGovern on a 3-year, $23 million deal. 50% of Connor McGovern's available in free agency have agreed to deals, so there must be 2 of them. It's funny. Who has Frank Clark? Nobody yet, CJ. Frank Clark may not sign for a little while. He's a veteran. Sometimes that takes a little bit of time. They'll kind of take their time, test the waters, enjoy some time off. Brian said, I wish Cole liked me more. What are you talking about? I don't dislike you. What you talking about, Willis? Is Frank Clark still playing? I don't know. I mean, he's a free agent. Did Orlando want 24 million a year? Because that's 24 mil in 3 years, right? Yeah, that's approximately where he's probably looking to get. Yep, Jimmy G signed with the Raiders. You're right, Wolf Boy. You think Frank Clark goes fast? I mean, he definitely could. He's somebody worth pursuing, for sure. So yeah, Miami giving former Jets QB Mike White a 2-year deal. There's that. So the first free agent off the board for the Chiefs, right tackle, Andrew Wiley, is gone. He is signing a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Commanders, reuniting him with Eric Bieniemy. He's been a solid piece for the Chiefs, man. I'm pretty happy for the guy. I mean, that's a lot of money. And dude, not mad about him getting a bag, dude. I mean, that's a lot of money. Command refresh. As of this moment, says Pete Sweeney, the Chiefs will have 2 new tackles next season. Yep. In theory. The Chiefs have not done anything yet. Cole, why are the Chiefs so inactive? Oh, sometimes they're just a bit slower. I feel like this happened last year, too. Before the end of the day, we'll probably see something. I would think. Why is it so cold in here? What's the weather? Hey, Siri. What's the weather?
It's currently cloudy and 32 degrees.
It's 32 degrees outside, that's why. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I never leave my house, so I don't know what the weather's like outside. Yeah, he earned it, says Dean. Cole, Washington gave Chiefs right tackle double what he made. Way more than that, Gary. I believe. If I search Andrew Wiley right now on SpotTrack, they've probably already updated it. But he made $2.5 million with the Chiefs last year. $2.5 million. And he's getting 3-year 24. Whoa. Yeah, Andrew Wiley is getting an absolute bag, dude. He's getting so much money. I'm just going to say, I'm happy for Wiley. Yeah, I mean, yeah, happy for him. Oh, dude. Scott said, thanks for setting off my Siri. I probably just set off a bunch of people's Siris, actually. My bad. My bad on that. That's funny. Man's when a chip and a rebuild and these paper fans out here staining themselves with FOMO? Nah, we chilling. They'll make moves. Veach equals Palpatine? What? The evil overlord? Yep, thank you, Andrew Wiley, said somebody in chat. Let me, yep. I'm happy for Wiley. I wasn't sure he would come back. Tom Hunt said our cap space is getting bigger by the day. Yeah, dude, Mike White just signed to the Dolphins. Appreciate you, Gary. 2024 comp pick for Wiley? I'm not honestly sure. Uh-oh, we got another one. Holy. Oh! Big news, potentially. Whoa. No, that sounds like a schoolgirl. Whoa, there we go. Instead of OMG. Don't say OMG. All right. Texans Pro Bowl left tackle Laramie Tunsil has been discussed in potential trade scenario with the Chiefs, according to league sources. Fluid situation on whether it happens. However, Chiefs potentially retaining Orlando Brown Jr. has not been ruled out by the Chiefs. So they're at least in talks here. That's big. Yo, Trey knows ball. Thanks for tagging me on that one. That's clutch, actually. What would he cost? A lot. He's going to cost a lot, dude, but Andy Reid and company have always invested heavily into left tackle, whether it's a first-round draft pick, Eric Fisher, even before that in his days with the Eagles. He utilized a former first-round pick for years and years. Or they've traded first-round capital for a left tackle.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper. And
Yo,
go get
Aaron
it.
with the membership. That's big on the Tunsil talk. I mean, Brett Veach has to be exploring all options, right? I mean, he freaking has to if he's not 100% sure Orlando is going to be a Chief. You have to explore the options. Aaron, thanks for the membership, bro. Yeah, that's pretty freaking big, dude. Tunsil could be huge. Yeah, he is the highest graded pass blocking tackle in the NFL, according to PFF. But he was the number 1 graded pass blocker out of all tackles. That played 50% of snaps last season. What? Clark Hunt is going to start at tackle next year? Is Juju a free agent? Yes. Cole, is Texans left tackle the best O-line this year? Well, he was graded as the 11th best tackle overall, but the number 1 graded pass blocker. Let me look at more news. That's freaking random. Here we go. The Texans are signing QB Case Keenum. 2-year deal. Hey, it's official. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for Wiley, man. Wiley is getting signed to the Commanders, 3 years, $24 million. Dang, we're missing. Okay, here's some other stuff. The Texans are expected to sign former Patriots and Browns pass rusher Chase Winovich. Drawing Jimmy G every day until he gets traded. Day 404, last day? This lady has drawn Jimmy G for 400 days? Are you kidding me? 403, 402, 401. Oh, that's fire. Okay. Dude, that I admire her perseverance. Oh my gosh. What else we got? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Not interested, says Eric. I wasn't asking if you were interested, Sean. Thanks for letting me know. Poor woman had no idea what she was in for. 404 days of drawing. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, Last of Us. That show was fantastic, by the way. That was crazy, dude. How long will you be live? I don't know. I was kind of like saying I'm going live until some Chiefs news happened, but no Chiefs news has happened. I mean, I'm not gonna jump off and make a video on Andrew Wiley not getting signed. That's been the extent of it so far. I do need lunch though, and Danny's not here. I'm gonna text her. Texting Danny to see. Will you be streaming until the Chiefs make a move? I mean, in theory. But if it's like, if another hour goes by and nothing's made, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, Wiley happened, but that was it. That's not really breaking news to go make a video on, in my opinion. If others want to, they can, but I'm not gonna. I'll do a video update today with all the moves the Chiefs made, but this one's not gonna get an instant quick hitter from me. I'm happy for him, though. I am happy for him. Cole, do you still have tickets to the draft party? Yes, sir, Brad. Exclamation point register from a mod should get you the info, or it's in the description. There's still like 40-ish, 45 tickets left or something like that. So, yep, still got room. Come on, Twitter. Give me something else. James Palmer, you're very late. You're very late on that. Andrew Wiley was in line for a multi-year deal, but it wasn't in the budget for the Chiefs this offseason, says Matt Derrick. He's reunited with Eric Bieniemy in Washington, a great fit for him. Right now, Lucas Niang would be the next man up at right tackle, barring any other moves. And I'll be right back, guys. I've had to pee for like an hour. I'm going to play a Be Right Back video, and I will be back as soon as I pee and wash my hands. Don't you worry.
Oh, my gosh. I only slept like 30 minutes, but the Chiefs got a dub. Oh, man. Girls, it's time to get up and get ready for school. Make sure to put your Chiefs shirts on, and that kid that wore the Buccaneers shirt last week, just stare at him and smile. Point at the logo. Go Chiefs. Tom Brady is so old. Every single one of them doubted us. But I did not doubt you, bud. I did not doubt you. You understand? Huh. Wonder what Shaq Barrett's thinking right now. They are upset on Twitter, bro. Skip Bayless, you are an idiot. Tom Brady is a skeleton with skin on his body. You actually thought they were gonna win last night? The refs didn't even get paid nearly enough. They're on strike with Tom Brady. Ever since he split with Giselle, finances have been a bit low. You can't sway the game when Patrick Mahomes is in the zone. It doesn't work. CEH, I like that guy. Now, I may have been upset with him last year and the year before that, but I like that guy. When the Chiefs win, ooh, the coffee tastes even better. I'm off to work. I got the Chiefs jersey. We got the Chiefs jacket. We got the Chiefs keys. They all know what's up today. I ain't doing nothing at work today. Nothing.
How about those Chiefs?
Shaq Barrett is a little dillweed.
Shaq Barrett is a little dillweed. I'm sure just that one restroom break, we've missed the only Chiefs news of today, which we're about to find out right now. But we did just get a 100 bomb from Greg again. Here, Cole, order a damn pizza. You're going to be here for a minute. Oh my gosh, Greg. That could get me a couple pizzas. I'm about to have to order one. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, Greg. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you. I actually did run up and grabbed like this little snack box that's got some food in there. This will hold me over for a little bit. I literally just I just had pizza Friday, Saturday, and Sunday or something like that. But I do like pizza. Thank you so much, Greg. Holy smokes, man. All right. I'm checking Twitter for news. Oh! This is news. I'm probably going to have to dip now. This is Chiefs news. Oh! Former Jags offensive tackle Juwan Taylor reached agreement on a 4-year, $80 million deal, including $60 million guaranteed with the Chiefs. Orlando is not a Chief. Juwan Taylor. Holy smokes. There's your news. The Chiefs made a move. Big, big move, ladies and gentlemen. 4-year, $80 million. I mean, that's $20 million a year. $60 million guaranteed. What do you guys think about that? You like that one? Yeah, he is a right tackle, I believe. It's still interesting. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm. The reason why I said Orlando's not coming back is because I don't know that they pay. I don't know that they make this big of a move at this side unless they believe he can play left for some reason, and then also make a huge swing. That would be insane, FLDB. No, he is a right tackle, but I don't know that they can make this big of a swing at right and left, right? I mean, that's crazy. Whoa. 4-year deal after all the talk about Orlando Brown. KC signs another tackle. Well, that's interesting. I don't know. Do they think he can move? What are we thinking? So left tackle is draft or vet now, I'm assuming. Wiley's gone. Yeah. He signed with the Commanders. We have a Chiefs signing, ladies and gentlemen. Now they trade for Tunsil. Yeah, he plays right. So yeah. Okay, so where's the Chris Jones extension? I don't know. No news there. No news there. Chiefs would appear to have a new tackle who has played right tackle virtually his entire career with the Jags. They made KCSN was saying the Chiefs may make a big splash move at right tackle, sign a vet left tackle, or go draft for the left tackle. That is interesting. I mean, this does show that the Chiefs are pretty much moving on. I mean, I don't see how you can afford to pay a right tackle 4 years, $80 million, and a left tackle about the same money. Yeah, Alfonso, I talked about the trade. Why would they pay him so much? I just think that's the market. KWL. I don't like this, says Cedar. How old is he? I don't even know how old he is. I could look it up. That's a big move, though. Let me see. Juwan Taylor. This man. He's 25. Yeah, he's 25. And let me look up something else. I'm going to go to PFF for what it's worth and look up his grade by position, blocking grades for tackles. And let's see what we got. He was a former Jag. He was the 26th highest graded tackle in pass block. His pass block grade, 26th. Yeah, we'll see. That's an interesting move. Taking a big swing at a right tackle. That's pretty interesting. What do you guys think about that? 4 mil. Oh, it's 460? Oh, I'm tripping. It's only $15 million a year. It's still double Wiley, so that's crazy. 4-year, 80 mil. 60 million guaranteed. No, so it's 20 a year. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Jags wanted to keep Juwan Taylor. Here, I'll go back to Twitter. Jags wanted to keep Juwan Taylor, but price got too high for them. Walker Little now have to step in at right tackle. Yeah, very interesting. That is an interesting signing. Yeah, he's legit. What about Kennard move to guard? Kennard could move to guard. That's probably where it's trending right now. Subscridia with the month. The salary cap should be abolished. No salary caps ever, never, ever. Forever, never? Never? Okay, no. Okay. We should just trade Niang for like a 7th. We still have to fill the left tackle position, says Tom. He's like 10 million more than Wiley, and they give him his market value. No way we pay big money for another left tackle, says Samuel. Are they maybe moving Tooney to left? Doubt it. I would assume they go veteran left tackle or they're going to go draft. Surely they don't think he can swing the left tackle after playing right tackle his whole career. Yeah, Tooney's not the answer for left tackle, in my opinion. No way to afford him and Tunsil. Yeah, he's 25 years old. And young. Thanks for that membership renewal, Subscridia. I'd rather have a $20 million a year defensive end. We get Tunsil. That line might be the greatest O-line in history, said Noreen. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Left guard Joe Tooney, center Creed Humphrey, right guard Trey Smith, right tackle Juwan Taylor. Obviously, we're going to draft a left tackle. That would probably be the assumption since they made the swing for the right tackle. Yeah, he's 25. And average at that. Yeah, I was looking, I mean, he's the 50th highest graded tackle overall. A really poor run block grade. Quite possibly the worst run block grade in PFF of all tackles who played 50% of snaps. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. He definitely has the worst run blocking grade out of all tackles on this list. But the Chiefs don't run that much. Pass blocking grade, a lot better. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Chiefs are probably going to trade for a defensive lineman. Yeah, his pass grade is great. He was like the... whatever I said it was. I already said what it was. Pass block grade, he's the 26th? Tied for 26th. Pass blocking grade for tackles. Now, for comparison, where was Wiley? Andrew Wiley was 51st in his pass blocking grade. So he's literally... So the Commanders paid $8 million a year for Andrew Wiley. Ranked 51st out of tackles in pass blocking grade. The Chiefs pay more for Taylor, but he is literally double Wiley, and at least in his grade per PFF. That's all. Take that for what it's worth, but certainly interesting. What is this? Yeah, I saw that. Any more news? New news. Yeah, I saw that. All right. Look at this. We got some more details. The Chiefs are signing Juwan Taylor to a 4-year deal with the plan being to make him their new left tackle. What? I'm told pending whatever happens in the draft. So they did like Orlando. Or they'll do with this guy like they did Orlando. They'll convert a right tackle over? Say what? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, there you guys go. Are we being trolled? I think we're being trolled. Or the Chiefs just weren't that high on Orlando for what he was wanting. They said, listen, man, we're going to go get this guy and we're going to move him over to left, and we believe he's going to do a better job than Orlando, even though he's never played left tackle. Clip said if they don't draft anybody, he's a left tackle. Yeah, this is interesting. What the heck? Taylor hasn't missed a game in his 4-year NFL career, played almost exclusively at right tackle. Only 17 snaps at left tackle, with more than 4,000 at right tackle. Okay. Well, there's that. There's that, ladies and gentlemen. The Chiefs needed tackles, and they made a move today. Shortly after finding out that Andrew Wiley got a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Commanders, they have filled his spot. Well, at first we thought they filled his spot, but they might be moving him to left tackle. Tom said drafting a left tackle is risky. Carlos said they're drafting a left tackle. There is no left tackle at pick 41, said FLDB. Maybe they would have to move up. Yeah, they would have to move up. Unless they just get a veteran left tackle and take a bit of a swing at left tackle in the draft. Maybe it's not one of the top 3 guys. Yeah, left tackle on the cheap, said Samuel. John McDaniel said, I still think we're going with Kennard. Kennard where? At left tackle? Or at right tackle? If they're moving the newest addition to the left? I don't know. The heck? Taylor has played a total of 18 snaps at left tackle during his NFL career. So, yeah, that's certainly interesting. I'm hoping for the miracle named Orlando Brown. I don't see how you could pay both of them that much money, dude. Zex with the 5. Still in Veach we trust, but moving a right tackle to left tackle is a weird move. He should just replace Wiley. We have a solid right tackle. Could be a bit of a smokescreen, to be honest. Thank you for the 5. It is weird. Move Tooney to left tackle. He's not a left tackle. He's a guard. He filled in a pinch, but he's not a long-term solution at the left tackle position. Danny Alexander. Everything is a risk. In Veach we trust. Yes, sir. It's still, unless that's some major smokescreen, that's a weird one right there. Danny Alexander also sent $25 on Cash App 15 minutes ago. Thank you, bro. I didn't even see that. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Thank you, bro, for that. 4 years, 60 mil. Yep, just happened. Well, with that, guys, unless there's other Chiefs news that dropped right now, I'm definitely jumping off to make a video on this because sadly I cannot live stream. And make a video. It's impossible. So I may jump on for round 2 after I make this video and we can continue watching and seeing what moves are made. It's been fun so far. I may just do this video, break for lunch, and then come back for round 2 after I drop this vid. But we will definitely see. But thanks so much for hanging out. I got to get this video out. It's pretty high priority. Talk about Andrew Wiley and Taylor. So, yeah, they said please round 2. I know we got 1,000 people in here, but dude, I have to make a video. It's a big part of why I do this channel is breaking news on the Chiefs. So, got to get it done. Did you see us getting Taylor on? Yeah. That's right. Well, yeah, Travis, we've been talking about it. Thanks for the 5, man. They said they want him to play left tackle, so it's definitely interesting. So, we'll be back. I'll probably be back for round 2. I need to break. I need to make this video, eat lunch, and then hopefully I'll be back on as soon as I can. But that's big news with the Chiefs, and I've got to get that covered here on the channel since that is a priority. This was just a surprise live stream, and we've been live for 2.5 hours. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll be back as soon as I can, and until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?